sapete che cosa è amor? Dove vedete silo nel cor? Dove vedete silo nel cor? Quello che io provo vi ridirò, e per me nuovo capir non so, se tu non vedo vien di desir, cora e deleto, cora e parte, cielo poi sento l'alma vampar, e in un momento torna gelar. Ricen con bene fare di me, non so che tiene, non so cos'è, sospiro gero senza voler, palpito tremo senza saper, non trovo pace, non te ne dima, por me piace languir così. Voi che sapete che cosa è amor? Dove vedete silo nel cor? Dove vedete silo nel cor? Dove vedete silo nel cor?
So my name is Janice Lyayuka, born in Nairobi, Starehe constituency. Yes, I've grown up in Kasarani. Basically, primary school still around Thika Road, that was Mount Angel School, and then in secondary school, I went to two schools, that was Mount Carmel in Buruburu, and then I went to Loreto Convent, Matunda, all the way in the western part of Kenya, that's in Trans Nzoia County. In terms of music, my musical journey started when I was in nursery school. I can remember I used to admire the way our church choir used to sing, and then the choir master gave me the hymn book. So I would take the hymn book and I would sing by myself, and I would conduct my imaginary choir. I was just mimicking what he was doing. But basically it took a break from there because in primary there wasn't much singing and everything. In secondary school, it was just singing for fun. We didn't have the music as a subject in our high school, so it took a break there. And then I think it came back when I joined campus, Kenyatta University. There I really, like the first time I just stepped into Kenyatta University, I went first of all to the music department, and disclaimer, I didn't do music in campus. I did finance and accounting, but I would really just come to the music department, ask questions, learn the piano by myself, and then I joined a singing group called Almasi Choral. That was like my second month in campus, and then afterwards I joined Kenyatta University Students Choir, and I think that's where my passion for classical music really manifested. I liked the type of music that was being done, from Vivaldi to Haydn to Handel, and it just really fascinated me. And then afterwards I would go to YouTube and just listen to so many classical pieces. And then when it came time for the Kenya Music Festivals, a certain pianist in KU came and said, you know what, you can actually do this piece. I didn't know which piece it was, and then they showed me the piece on YouTube, and I was like, okay, how do you think I can do this? This piece was Mozart's aria, The Queen of the Night. I think that was my first ever aria to do. I did not do it justice then because I didn't have technique, I just had passion. But from then on, I think that's when I just really got interested to know, this singing classical music, it brought something out of me that I really, really enjoyed doing, in as much as I would sing pop, yes, but classical music just has that thing for me. I can't explain it in words really, but it's just magical, yeah. The one thing I've noticed about classical music in Kenya is that it doesn't really have that big of an audience. And I think what KCSO is really trying to do is to grow the audience for classical music, and also find talent for people who have the talent to sing classical music, but they really don't have the exposure. So I think it will be a really, really great opportunity for me and everyone else to be able to grow the talent and also grow technique, because singing classical music is not just about having the voice. There's certain trainings that you need to undergo in order to get technique to execute some pieces the way they're supposed to be executed. So I really think it's a really nice opportunity, and it will grow the classical music scene in Kenya, and I'm really looking forward to the future with KCSO. Yeah. I think people should really support KCSO, first of all, to grow the classical music scene in Kenya. You'll find people have the talent, but they don't know where will I sing this, where will I go and sing an aria by Handel, or you just be like, mostly, yeah, I can just sing it in church, and then probably the people in church will be like, yeah, okay, People really, this opportunity will really just grow it, and I've seen like most people who pursue the career in classical music prefer to go and perform abroad, and I'd really like for it to be able to be performed locally, to have a theater, an opera house here in Kenya, and someone will be like, tonight I'm going to the opera. It just doesn't have to be that if you are classically trained and you have the talent and everything, you have to sing abroad. I really wish and know that it can be done here locally, so that it can just grow. The musical scene grows, singing grows, the orchestras will grow. It will just be an industry by itself, and I think that's the reason people should really support KCSO, and also it will grow the music intelligence among people in Kenya, because most of the time we hear people complaining, Kenyan musicians are not educated, they don't know their craft, but what KCSO is offering is training plus performance, so it will give people that intellect in terms of music, and it will just grow the industry in an enormous way. Yeah. Okay, my first remark is to KCSO. I'd really like to thank all the directors for what they are doing to grow the scene, and also the musicians, and nurture the talent. It's a bold step, and I really would like to congratulate them for taking such a bold step. And to everyone out there, please support KCSO. If you have the talent, just be able to give whatever you can give to help KCSO to do its thing, because what they are planning to do is great, and I just really think with enough support we can say KCSO is the future, and we'll just look back and you'll be part of history in the making. So yeah.